Hey guys, so I was called to do some scryed messages. I started hearing loads of words, and so I grabbed a piece of paper, and this is what I got. So I'm just going to run through it. I know my writing's not the best. So these are messages from the 30th of June, 2025. So the names that came through was Louis or Lewis, like Louis, Rick, Alice, Sally, Anne. I'm getting like Sally Ann could be one name, or Sally and Anne, like two separate names. I'm just gonna give like other random. Then I saw 27, the number 27, but it was telling me it was a date. So the 27th of the month could be important to someone, or something could be happening on the 27th of July. 333, if you are seeing 333, this message is definitely for you. There'll be something in here for you. I mean, that goes with all of these sort of channeled scryed messages anyway, but 333 is notable. 333, I mean, 33 is my life path and is the Ascended Masters. So just felt cool to say that. Someone needs to know that. Maybe someone watching is also a life path 33. If so, hey, hey. Do comment below. I've not met another life path 33, so would love to meet you if you're out there. Then we also had 911. So this was quite mad actually. So I heard 911, and then I thought obviously like emergency, like 911 in America anyway. It's the police, right? Like emergency, call 911. But I was initially thinking, for some reason, I saw the 9 and I saw the 11. So hermit energy and justice energy. Also, a Virgo or a Libra could be relevant, but I was reading it in that way, and then when I tell you there were about the sound of 50 crows cawing at each other, like going at it, like something was, it was giving warning. And then as that happened, something went past with a really loud siren, like an ambulance or police. So that sort of does confirm the sort of 911 in an emergency sense. So I also kind of was getting strong warning from the crows more so, but it was the sirens on top of the crows, and the crows were going at it for like 10 minutes. They've only just stopped, and it wasn't just a few crows cawing. It was like there were crows having a fight, and the sound of that was like just severe warning I was getting. I also then saw, so there was definitely some sort of warning about something. What yet? I don't know. I mean, maybe you can put it together from, it might be a warning about a Libra or a Virgo, or I did also hear a child after. There might be an emergency with a child. I really hope not, but that could be for someone. Then I saw the symbol, the sun symbol. So this symbol here. So the sun, positive, the most positive card in the tarot. Sort of like, what's the word? Like being enlightened stuff, like, positivity. Um, Also, masculine energy is the masculine end, sort of the sun, and the moon is the feminine. So, yes, getting masculine energy there. Also, the sun is Leo. Um, so, Leo could be relevant. And the card is strength, number 8, and 8 could be relevant. The strength card is pretty self explanatory. Um, then I heard Ariel. So, I don't know if we have Archangel Ariel. I don't really work or haven't. I mean, when I tell you I've done so much research and listened to too much stuff, it's more that I cannot remember which Archangel Ariel is, and what Ariel sort of stands for. Um, But we could have Archangel Ariel around, or you could have Archangel Ariel around. Then I heard rally. Rally was actually the first thing I heard for this scry. So rally. So some people might need to rally together for some reason. Um, or this could be like a literal, protest, like justice, or protest over injustice, sort of, Um, or maybe you need to rally behind someone, or someone you feel needs to rally behind you, or someone will be rallying behind you in something, maybe in this emergency. Then I heard steam, but then stream, and then steam made me think of anger. I mean, steaming, I don't know if it is in the US, but steaming, I'm sure in the UK is like you can be really drunk, so you're steaming. So maybe someone is really drunk and yeah, or loves to drink. But from the steam, I got anger, and from the stream, I got flow. So I sort of got from you're going from that steam and anger to sort of stream and just flowing like the water. Um, fire, I'm also noticing steam. You could link that with fire or air, I guess. Fire, air, and water elements are present. But also with the steam, I sort of thought of the acronym, obviously. STEAM, it's like STEM, but it has art added into it. So it's science, technology, engineering, art, and mechanics. So that could be relevant to someone. That could be someone's industry, one of those. Or perhaps an industry you should be stepping into. Then I saw a maple leaf, which made me think of Canada. So Canada could be relevant. Um, then then I heard the lyric. I'm not going to sing it because it's a really high note, but we're on another mentality. So with this, I was getting that you've sort of elevated to a new timeline. You're on a new mentality now. There's someone that maybe you can't quite communicate with anymore because you're on a different, literally vibrational level, and the conversations just don't work anymore. And maybe for some reason I'm being told that maybe you don't know why, and this is why you don't know why this person's acting weird with you, or something's just off with the conversation, but it is that you're on a different mentality. But with that, you're on a different timeline and vibration now, and that person isn't on it, unfortunately. Um, so that's for someone. Then the last two key messages was a seagull for some reason, and then the seagull, I was seeing the seagull and the wing sort of shadowing something. So with that, I was sort of getting maybe there's a trait about you that is good and what people would see as good with the wing, like angelic. But by doing that or being that, you are you're helping sort of shield and cover someone else's shadow. I don't know why I was getting that from it. I mean, I could interpret it in so many ways, but just that's what I was getting. So your sort of angelicness or goodness, or I'm getting here, for example, that okay, so there may have been an argument, or this may be someone you always argue with, and it tends to be either both of you sort of contribute to this argument, or it is more so the other person, but you're always the one that sort of with your angelic self wants to mend things, and you go and mend things. But I'm getting you're sort of allowing for this person's shadow by doing that. So you need to maybe not do that, and this person will then maybe see their shadow so they can face it, rather than you having to sort of be the warrior martyr all the time, in a way. And I'm also hearing you being like that could be part of your shadow and something you need to look at. So that's interesting. Then the last message, and this was kind of like the key message for the reading. Well, no, there's sorry, two. So time's up. I heard time's up, and it was really firm, like time's up. So I don't know what that's to do with. That could be to do with, the Time's Up movement, like, um, certain court cases with celebrities and certain crimes, or time is up for something. Someone's time is up. I'm just getting that could be with you. This could link back to the we're on another mentality. You're now on a different timeline, different vibration. Their time is up. Like, unfortunately, it's gone. Then I'm also seeing, or there's just simply something you need to end here. Time's up, and you know it. It will be something you need to end, though. This won't be new information from me. And then the last sort of key message is there are 2 doors to walk through until you reach the ultimate door. So that was quite a cool message. So I'm getting you have two doors to walk through until you reach your ultimate. But with the doors, I'm sort of seeing them not as obstacles. You have 2 good things that come your way until you get that real ultimate good thing. So quite a good message. I'm just going to check and see how long I've been recording. Oh my gosh, how is it that just as I've checked that it's 11:11? Crazy stuff. You should see it on your timer as well at the same time as I said it. Okay, I'm going to put the mic on. We're going to get some cards. I'm going to try and keep this relatively short, and I do hope that you can hear me properly. So, this is a bit annoying, sorry. My mouthpiece won't. Where can I put my mouthpiece? Sorry, it's just really not having it wherever I put it at the moment. And I want you to be able to hear me properly, because I've made this mistake. The amount of readings I did, guys, and didn't post them because you couldn't hear me properly. So I'm going to maybe shout a bit just in case. So maybe, should we just put those, like, rest them there for now? What does my collective need to know? A spiritual message. Could be coming from me right now. No, it's not me. Literally, Spirit just answered me in real time. Insane. With that, I'm also noticing the 8. Again, the Strength card, the Leo, the Sun. So again, that could be really relevant. Yeah, let's see. Let me shuffle a bit more. But so you will be getting a spiritual message, but it's not from me. Maybe it's from Ariel, Archangel Ariel might be in contact with you. Okay, I'm going to shuffle a bit more. I'm just going to put the mic down and then pick it up when I speak, because I think that's the most reliable option at this point. Anything else? That's a lot. I flipped them, so they are upright. Ooh. Can you see that? These cards don't do well with the light, I'm not going to lie. That's a bit better. Okay, so spiritual message, it's not me. Could be a Leo or Archangel Ariel. Right, let's go back to these. Wild. I'm going to do it like this because I don't know if you can see it otherwise. So we have 3 with love. And message of love. So I'm going to change these because I feel like just I put them in the rows anyway, and this seems to make more sense that way. Right. So someone is definitely getting a message. There's a message in love here. We have 3, the Empress. You could be the Empress, or you could be getting a message of love from an Empress. Sorry, Mike again. Hopefully it's working. Right. So yes, Empress. Someone could be 34 years old, but there's a message of love coming in. We also have you and physical pain. 32, 29 could be important, or they could be days of the month. I'm being told 32, well, not 32, but 29 could be, or the 3rd. The 8th, the 3rd, or the 29th of the month could be relevant. You may experience some physical pain in the next 10 days, I heard. Maybe you need to love you as well. I mean, there is definitely an external love because the message of love is here. Okay, let's get some of these, and I will take these as they land. Anything else? Cute. So I leave the instruction card in. I leave the instruction card on this one as a sort of, you're being instructed to do something. So it fell on love. Kind of fell on love and you. So you're being instructed to love yourself in a very simple way. No. Okay. Don't accept it. It's like not the right time for you. You have bigger things. And I'm just looking at like this. I see it like flying up, as in like, no, you can decline it now because they'll be back anyway. That's what I'm getting there. I'm just gonna pull a few tea leaves. For some reason I'm being told to get. Oh, ow. What else is coming from my collective? Hey guys, so the video cut off because I was low on memory and I didn't even realize it. So I continued the reading, but it wasn't captured. So I pulled some tea leaves and we got August and November. So someone could be back then. What I did say, the key sort of thing was, so we got the older woman and she fell on the no. So, and news is on the way, fell on love. So what I'm getting is, even though this no was here, I'm getting it's this there's an older woman in that doesn't want this person to send a message of love to you. That's basically what that no is about. it's coming in anyway. News is on the way. That fell right on love. Then harp, that fell great happiness. That fell on they'll be back. So pretty self-explanatory. I think any of these things could sort of happen in November or August, could be notable. This message of love or this spiritual message. I'm sort of getting the spiritual message is sort of entirely different. And it's not the message from me. It's literally spirit clarified in the moment. But then we did also get you after, but that's you I'm getting. So love yourself. You might have, as we said, physical pain in the next 10 days, but give it time. This is something that should naturally go away. There is an older woman that doesn't want this message of love to come to you, but it's coming anyway, and they'll be back, and you will experience great happiness from it. Where the air sign fell on, it's not me. This could be you get a spiritual message from an air sign, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Leo, again, going back to the 8. Okay, then I'm just going to... okay, I think I'm going to just take that. It's a chance to let go of perfectionism. There's a chance to let go of perfectionism somewhere. Wow, that was really... And there's a chance to try a different approach or strategy. So take that as you will. Then I was going to do some... Actually, can we get some signs on this message? 12 could be important. December could be important. Then we've got Saturn and Aquarius. So Saturn being discipline, commitment, structure, challenges, law, responsibility. Saturn's ruler is Capricorn, so Capricorn could be relevant. Something could happen on the 12th of the month or in December, or someone is born on the 12th of the month or in December. I've been told to take these. So we have 2, 4, and 5. So we have the High Priestess here, we have the Emperor, and we have the Hierophant. So you could be the High Priestess here, or there could be some... just where I've put them on the no. There could be something that is hidden here. Something hidden about the Emperor. With the Hierophant being very like traditional institutions, marriage, authority. Also Pisces energy, Aries energy, and Taurus energy. Someone could be 45, 54, 24, 25, 42, or 45. Something could happen on the 5th of the month, the 4th of the month, or the 2nd of the month. Or someone could be born in those months. Then letters. I've made this so long already. I mean, I've done a scry, so I don't really need to do the letters as much, but I have now, so we are now. So what do we have? BF right next to each other. So Facebook could be relevant. A best friend could be relevant. A boyfriend could be relevant. Or FBI could be relevant. Someone's initials could be MT. I'm also seeing mountain with that. So maybe something feels like a bit of a mountain to climb. Someone's name could be Matt. Matthew, Matt. I'm seeing prude with that, even though I've not got all the letters there. Oh no, technically I have prude. Someone could be a prude. Someone could be really good at maths. A mathematician. And we got STEAM earlier, didn't we? Maths being one of them. No, maths isn't one of them. Science, technology. Does the M stand for mechanics or mathematics? I'm sure it's mechanics. Anyway, maths is obviously heavily related to STEAM. Tune, someone could be a musician. Oh, but with the tune on love, I'm getting you'll hear a certain song that will give you a sign about this person. You'll hear a tune. Someone could repost something of yours on social media or, something like that. The name Nathan. With the SY. I'm getting Sally again, man. Someone's definitely Sally. DP, someone's display picture. Maybe someone likes the look of your display picture. You like the look of someone else's. Just saw Maz, but I'm getting Mazri. So someone could be Egyptian. Hello, my fellow Egyptian, if you're are here watching. I'm also getting spy. I can't see a P, but just with the spy, I'm hearing spy. So someone could be spying. Lovely. Creepy. But yeah, that's all we have. Oh, and I'm seeing law. Spying and law as well, obviously. Spying through the law or spying in a way that's against the law. Someone could be a teaching assistant. PD, NYPD, someone could be police. We had emergency in the scryed messages. Right, anyway, thanks for joining, guys. Been a bit of a weird one because I've had to stop and start the video again, but I hope you enjoyed. And again, I just am here to put out puzzle pieces, and it's for you to make your own puzzle out of those puzzle pieces. Sometimes everything will resonate, sometimes nothing will resonate, sometimes a few things will resonate. But please do let me know what resonates in the comments below. I love to hear it, and it helps me pick up on your energy better, so these readings get more reflective of your energy, if that makes sense. So yeah, thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next